The Truman Doctrine. Many consider it to be the start of the Cold War. The Truman Doctrine was first announced to Congress on March 12, 1947 by President Harry S. Truman. It was a policy of containment in which the U.S. would have to give aid financially or even send military to countries that are in danger of a forced takeover by communism and totalitarianism. It was basically to contain communism. Things occurring in 1947 made the USA uneasy, and decided to support people or nations who were free in Europe who were resisting rebellions by small armed groups and outside pressure. The Truman Doctrine specifically states that the U.S. will support free peoples who are resisting attempted subjugation by armed minorities or by outside pressures, two of the main problems which are Turkey and Greece. Turkey held a strategic position because it had many straits that led from the Mediterranean Sea into the Black Sea, where the Soviet Union or the USSR was located. The USSR wanted to access to the Mediterranean Sea for trade and economic purposes and wanted to spread their influence in the Middle East because there's a lot of oil located in that area, and they would go through the Bosporus Strait and many other straits there. The rebels were not military aided nor financially aided by the Soviet Union, but spiritually aided by saying things like, "Yes, you can do it, take over the government and set up a communist one." They did this with moral support. Military aid and financial aid was actually coming from the Yugoslavian leader Tito. They supported with weapons and money. Before the speech given by President Truman, a diplomat named George Kennan wrote something called the Long Telegram. The Long Telegram basically said that soft talks or cooperation would not work against the Soviet Union, and it would continue to expand. The USSR would only listen to force.
Doctor. Bugs. They suck.
Eventually, it ended with the U.S. offering financial aid of $400 million to Greece and Turkey. Turkey was to be taken over by the USSR. It's most likely that Greece would be taken over after. And if Greece was taken over by the USSR, then Turkey would be taken over after. So it was like a major point of interest for the U.S. to stop the spread of communism and the USSR's influence in that area. This has been Angeli, and thanks for watching, guys.